Hey guys, what's going on? It's Cool Kev. Probably wonder why I'm dressed like it's super winter time here in Georgia. I just came from back over the gate. I went and did a video. Um, this is a vlog, you know. Um, what made me go over today, I came out this morning. You know, I'm off work for a few days. I came out this morning and had me a coffee. And I was just sitting here like I normally do, and the rocks started flying. So, you know, I was in a pretty good spirited mood, and I was like, well, I'm going to walk out in the yard and see if, you know, they continue to throw the rocks. I have a video of that. It's uploading as we speak. Probably be done before this one will, but yeah, I got over there and I had my house shoes and pajamas on. So I came back to the porch, I put on my tennis shoes, and I walked back over into the corner of the yard where I don't like to go. Like I said, some today, I just was in a good mood and I just felt a good vibe today. So as I'm over there, you can clearly see the rocks hitting the ground. It's all on camera. It's either rocks or acorns, like some really, really big, like acorns. But from where I was, there's no acorn trees right there. There's no acorns nowhere in my yard, but except for in that back corner where they throw them at. And so what I did, I came back. I did have some help today. You won't see him on camera. You probably won't even hear him, but he's there. I came back out. I dressed up like this. I put on off. I took my selfie stick, and you see the first part of that video when I approached the corner. I got to the corner and I climbed over the gate. Now, the reason why I did go over the gate, to be more specific, I was going to get my daughter from the school bus yesterday, and it's just a short walk, but the walk, it runs parallel to the gate line. So as I'm walking, you can see these huge trees from the street, like this big. There's like 2 or 3 of them back there, which I do have on film too. You can see those clear as day from the street. So I just wanted to go over there and see, you know, for myself, like, am I just tripping or am I really seeing this, or some of the things that we hear, is this really going on? I figured out, you know, those, as you will see in the video, those trees are actually really broken. I'm going to say, I don't think a man can break them. There's no way possible a man can break them without some type of machines or some type of tools. But while I was back there, I think it was 7 or 8 minutes into the video, my whole phone shut off. When it shut off, I stood still and I stayed in that position. That's why when I started back recording, I was still in that same general area. While the phone was down, it was pretty much the same thing, just acorns flying from everywhere, and you know, you hear different things moving around, and trees being broken back there with me. It wasn't really scary today. I have to admit, it wasn't really scary today. It was more of a not a play and hide and seek game or nothing like that. It's just more of like they wanted me to interact with them. So that's the reason why I did it. And then, like I say, I did have some help with me today. So when my phone shut off, I don't know exactly what time it was when I was back there. I would have to say like 11:20. When my phone actually shut off, the person that was with me, his phone actually shut off too. Generally, when I'm at home, I'm running off of Wi-Fi, you know, to save my data. And when I'm running on the Wi-Fi, a lot of the times, like in the case with the 2 videos I just uploaded, the vlog number 2 and the part 2 to the vlog, you know, which I actually walked around the yard and, you know, caught some different sounds. It's a plain as day vocalization on it. You know, I don't want to quote unquote, you know, say this and say that, but I'm willing to bet 100% that's a vocalization. It sounded like a T-Rex, and I thought dinosaurs were supposed to be extinct. It was like a rah, rah sound, you know, and that came from, you know, straight back. What I actually found out today, that area is pretty big. It's it's a lot to explore back there. You know, the last time I went over the gate, I went over in this general area here, and I came this way, and I went straight back versus what I did today. Today, I went at that angle, and I worked that way, and then I came back this way toward my home. But it's a really, really big area back there. Just to be, you know, frank about it, it's huge. From the videos I have been watching from a lot of the other researchers, the breaks and the bends on the trees, all of that's back there. And like I said again, the videos that are uploaded now, you will see all of that in these videos. So I just hope you enjoy those videos. When I did that vlog the other day, I was in a really good mood at first. I don't know what made my mood just change to like feeling depressed. And you know, you guys know me by now. The people that actually watch me all the time and watch my whole videos, you guys know me. That's not me. I'm usually up in spirits. I'm always, you know, that's why I named myself Cool Kev as a YouTuber. I don't know what happened, but toward the end of that video, I was still talking, and it got to like maybe 32 minutes, 33 minutes, and it shut off. So I don't know whether something happened to shut the video off, or whether it was just the phone malfunction on its own. I'm not saying neither one of them is the case. I don't know, but it shut off. So as my phone shut off, I started hearing that sound like something breaking in the neighbor's yard. It's the air conditioning unit. We have, you know, the air conditioning units right back here in the back. That's running. But if you put on headphones and you actually listen, there's certain things up in that video that you can hear, like the constant snaps of trees over in her yard. I can imagine what it looks like in her backyard. It's probably destroyed from all that stuff that I heard. Now with the sound of sound like something grinding on something, or I'm not saying something sharpening a weapon, or it's just like a rock constantly grinding against a tree or something. I didn't find any evidence of that when I went back today, because that was my main objective, to go try to see what was going on in this area, and to see what was going on with that sound. You know, and I wouldn't have done it if I didn't have someone, you know, watching my back, and you know, we were okay today. Just put it that way. And there was plenty of people walking by. There was plenty of cars driving by. So I'm figuring it's okay. You know, if anything, if I do approach one of them, they're gonna get out of my way, and you know, which they did, because the area where the rocks were coming from, you can kind of tell by the trajectory of where they were landing, and from where they were all thrown at first. Whatever it wasn't in that position anymore. It had moved back further away from me. So, you know, I guess, and I'm thinking, I don't know the correct word for it. I hear a lot of researchers say wallow or domicile or whatever, but the area where those big trees were broken down at, shelter, whatever whatever the correct term for it is. That's where my phone shut off at, when I stepped up on that big tree, and I'm panning around, and the phone just shut completely off. And like I said, the person that was with me around that same time, he even proved it to me. He showed me his phone when I got back. He said, look, my phone rebooted itself. These are old text messages. These are old notifications. My phone is updating itself now because I haven't shut the power off in a few days. And, you know, that was pretty interesting that both electronic devices shut down at the same time. He was running on his normal data at the time, and I was running on the Wi-Fi, which I don't know how I was able to pick up a good Wi-Fi, but it probably switched from the data tower to the Wi-Fi as I got closer and further from home. Yeah, I went over the gate again, guys. I know it's probably going to be a lot of people saying that I shouldn't have, without, you know, a couple people with me, and, you know, I just felt like I had a good vibe about it today. I really did. I felt good energy as I approached the situation. Let me see. it's a lot of different things, you know, that continues to happen. But you know, I watched it was a video that the Bigfoot Outlaws had recently posted, and I watched that one the other day, and it kind of comforted me more, not encouraged, but comforted me more to approach this like the situation in a different look, you know, as far as the things being thrown or the vocalization sound. It's not a growl. I heard a call, and if they were really wanting to, you know, scare the crap out of us, it's easy to do, you know. I'm thinking that more of that man voice sound that we hear is like a sound. I'm thinking it's more of a way of communication. Like, I don't know if they can talk like we can talk. I've seen a Sasquatch Ontario situation, but I'm pretty sure over time that they probably can learn, you know, to speak a little bit of English, different words or whatever. But I'm thinking that vocalization sound is more of a, the guy that's always out here with me, he has a deep voice. And, you know, as men, you know, we speak with a deeper tone. I'm thinking that that's probably what that sound is like, you know, we're here. Because, like I said, if it was meant for it to be an intimidation factor, I think that roaring sound would be the one that you know, that we would generally get all the time. But, you know, when I heard that vocalization that day, which I'm sorry if I keep saying the same thing about that vocalization, but it just really, it's really in the back of my head. It's like, wow, you know, I actually heard that. And then the other one, which I'm thinking it was 100 yards back maybe, with that one, that one was not even compared to that one. If I could have got that one on tape, oh man, y'all probably, I don't know what you guys would be thinking. Probably the same way I'm thinking right now and feel about it, you know. I don't want to say that I have been trying to X out. Well, okay, I'll break it down. If you have a tic-tac-toe board, generally the X's are going to be no's in my book. Even though it's a different position for, you know, this is a person, and we're playing together, but I'm using this as X's and O's. I was trying to, like, well, maybe it's this animal. No, it couldn't be in a raccoon, so I'm like, well, no, we'll put an X on that one. Maybe it was a squirrel. I'm like, no, you know, in that kind of context, that's what I was trying to do before I actually started back researching and going back out. But I got more X's than I have O's. That's basically what I'm saying. And it's only one or two things that I can say that this really is. It's either a Sasquatch or, you know, I've been hearing people say something about it being a paranormal thing, but I don't know. You know, I honestly don't. The other day too, my mom, she was going out to go to work, and the front of our home, we have a not a garage, but a carport. You know, it keeps the cars from getting wet. It's a roof over the top of it and everything. It's part of the house. When she opened that garage door or the carport door, she found rocks there outside the screen door, just like these are. This door was open this morning. Like I say, every day I go in, I don't hang out as late as I do anymore, you know, just because it's the eerie feeling and it's so dark back here. But, I mean, I know I closed that door. The kids don't come out here. You know, they have toys out here, and, well, maybe one or two toys, but they don't come out here for nothing. My daughter, she's terrified to come out here by herself. I can't even get her to come out here with me sometimes. So I know, you know, they're not doing it. They're all, you know, younger kids, you know, except for my niece and my nephew. But I get up all times of the night. You know, we'll get me some water or juice, and they're sleeping, you know. So I can't really say that it was the kids. But it's definitely some different things, man, that's going on here. Like I stated in the other video, I wouldn't mind having someone come here, to my home, and that knows, doesn't have to be like the whole encyclopedia of this situation, but just something that they can be like, well, okay, Kev, I see now, Kev. Yeah, okay, this is different from the camera. Oh, that sound, that's what you're talking about. Wow, you know, I want people to have another person's opinion on it, you know, because like I stated in all my videos, I'm nowhere near professional. I don't know half of what I'm supposed to know. I'm just a guy with a camera that wanted to know what was going on, and I continued to film because there was always something going on. And I'm thinking that not gonna say by me interacting with them or acknowledging that they're like, okay, you hear something, your natural human instinct is gonna look. I don't know if that is what made that, like, them interact with us more, because like I said, there's certain people that'll come to my home and they'll sit here with me. We'll, you know, be chilling, having a drink, or, you know, just life, and they won't hear anything. I don't hear it when they're around, you know, so I know it's not just them. But you know, yeah, it's a lot of different things, you know, that I've been, you know, just experimenting with. I mean, the season's changing now, and like what I filmed from the other side of the gate today, those trees that are laying up against the gate, they were placed there. Those trees did not die right there. They were placed right there. You know, the bigger trees that I filmed is one probably about this big around. It's a really, really big one. Now, that one's broke probably 13, 14 feet high in the air, if not higher, but it's big. And the bottom part of it, like where it was broken, like the part that's laid on the ground, is broken again when it's on the ground. And it's made into like some type of structure with other trees that are broken back there. These trees aren't, I mean, they still have moss and bark. Some of the bark's ripped off, some of them too, by the way. They still have this, they still look almost alive, you know. This wasn't but a couple, maybe 3 or 4 weeks when I heard that tree break over there, you know. But, you know, like I stated in that other video too, it's always different. Like, you guys see how quiet it is now. I don't know. You can't predict their moves. But when I was back there, I'm telling you, from all the stuff that you guys are gonna hear in these videos, yeah, they were all around me. And it sounded like, to me, they were up high. It sounded like they were up high in trees. There's no way. There's no way all these acorns are just in a pile, or like they have them in a bucket. Like, you know, we would take a water balloon fight and we prepare ourselves for it. But what I'm saying is, I don't think they have piles of them. I'm thinking that they're up high. That's why we never really actually see them. Or that's why I don't actually see them all the time. I'm thinking they're up high. You know, of course, you're going to have the squirrels running around, jumping. You can pretty much break down what is what when you watch for a while. I'm not saying that I'm the best at outdoors as far as I go hunting all the time. No, I'm not saying that, but I have been in the woods a lot growing up. But, you know, it's been years and years and years since I, you know, actually had a chance to go out hunting and be back in that environment again. So, you know, the times that I'm here, of course, this is not the country, you know, so, but this thick wooded area that's here, you know, you're going to have different animal sounds, birds, crows, you name it, you hear it, you know, some of the owl sounds. What's funny too, with the owl sound, you'll hear the owls communicating, and you can clearly, distinctively, like, I can put my finger on it, that's an owl that's making that noise. Oh yeah, I did this in the woods. Sorry. But the other sound, it sounds like that, like something trying to make the owl sound, because both of the owls will be communicating, and they're on cue with their response and with what they're saying to one another. It's always on cue. You hear it, doop 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 doop. The next one, doop 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 doop. Then you'll hear similar sound. It's similar, but it's like a doop 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 doop. You know, to me it just seems weird. Like they are trying to imitate the owls or whatever. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed all these videos I'm coming with. I really wanted to not make up videos as for the time that I said that I was going to be coming with the vlogs 2 or 3 times a week. You know, I just got some time off from work and want to do some different things and keep you guys posted on these different things that are happening around the house, and want to try to get out in the field more. Now, the person that went with me today, I'm going to try to talk him into going over in the other area that I went to, and I actually walked back and I saw the, like, not TP structures. I don't know the correct term for it, but, excuse me, it looked like something had placed all those same-sized pine trees. I think they were pine trees. They're about this big, each one of them. It was like 6 or 7 of them all placed together. I'm gonna try to go back into that area and see if anything looks different. You know, I don't always have the time to watch every minute of every video. I don't always have the time to watch every minute of every video and go through like some of you great guys do, as far as frame by frame by frame, and that takes a lot of work. I tried it. It takes a lot of work. And I'm gonna go, like I say, over there in that area again, and I'm gonna see if anything has changed. Maybe some of you guys will be like, wow, that wasn't there, or, you know, that wasn't there. You know, I'm just gonna do that. If there are some more suggestions, besides, you know, I always get the suggestions, why don't you buy the flare, why don't you buy night vision, why don't you, you know, I'm not saying that that's bad advice, because, you know, if I could afford it, I would. I do have, and I have had this for probably like 2 weeks now, I do have a GoFundMe Pro page set up on my YouTube account. I don't talk about it a lot because I'm not in it to ask people for anything. You know, I feel like as long as I can put a meal in my stomach and keep my bills paid and a roof over my head, I'm fine, and, you know, my family's fine. I feel like I'm fine, you know, but it would help a lot, though, to be able to do some different things that a lot of you guys are suggesting. If, you know, you wanted to go and check the GoFundMe Pro thing out. I have had a couple hundred views on it, but not very many donations. I don't know, you know. That's why I don't really, you know, keep asking and asking. I'm not the type that, it's just a man thing, I guess. I don't want to keep asking and, you know, begging. I'm not that type of person. I'm not gonna, you know, go out of my way to do all that when it's, you know, it's there though. If you guys are interested in, you know, trying to help me get some different equipment or whatever, I'll definitely do that. Tomorrow I may do another video, because I'm gonna have some lights I'm gonna be putting up. I don't know where I'm gonna go with the lights, but maybe you guys can give me some ideas of when I start the video of where you think I should place the lights and what angles and what positions and that sort of thing. I supposed to been had the audio recorder. I had a person that was gonna send me one, actually, that he wanted me to use. Not as far as I was trying to, yeah, but he was gonna send me the audio recorder so that he can pick up some of the sounds that I'm getting down here too. It's like if you have a 18-wheeler, you want to get some material out in this state. That's basically what, you know, that was about. But I've been waiting on that. I haven't, you know, talked to him recently. I know he has a life too, you know, because he does research too as well. But I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and get one. Um, the reason why I haven't is not always financially, but mentally, I can imagine what sounds are gonna come back on that audio recorder the next day from, you know, just the things that I hear on a daily basis. I can imagine what is gonna be heard when we listen to it. I'm gonna have to now that'd probably be the only thing that I will edit. I'll probably edit the quiet times out, but I'm not a professional at it, so I may need somebody to help me with that, because I may take something out that's important, because I'm not gonna listen to the whole audio thing like hours and hours and hours. I don't have that kind of time. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys feel that way too. But if I reached out to the right people, which I don't know where to start with, as far as getting someone to, you know, be able to help me with this research, that probably would be a better thing. That would be a plus. As well as the videos too, you know. It's a lot of pictures I have to post still. You guys just don't understand. Like, I'm not saying it in a bragging way, but I got so many thousands of emails, you know, that I get in, and the people that I don't respond to, I try. You know, it's just like I have to keep looking and looking and looking. You know, like I stated in the other video, you may have social media emails come in. That's classified in a different folder. What is it called? Not promotions. It's like different sections. It's different sections. But my main section, like my main inbox, is like 2,000 or 3,000 emails, and it's just kind of impossible to get to everybody and, you know, comment back to, you know, reach back out to everybody. I have a lot of different numbers up in there that I need to save. It's a lot I gotta do. You know, I'm gonna try to get better at it. You know, I still enjoy my life. I spend time with my family. This does take a little bit of my time, but I still have time for me too. So don't think that it's just a burden on me, or, you know, it's too much for me to do at a time. Because, you know, trust me, if it was that situation, I wouldn't even be doing it. And to be honest with you guys, you know, but I do want to take the initiative to do it with some type of initiative, though. I don't want to just be like, well, okay, I'm gonna go on and do a halfway, you know, talk like this. No, I'm gonna try to at least give it 99 to 100% every time when I do it, you know. And I think I touched a lot of bases. If it's anything that you guys want to ask me, or anything you want to suggest, you know, you can comment below. I'm reaching that 30-minute mark, but it really doesn't matter, because I don't really care. As long as you guys watch, I'll record. I know you guys always hear a lot of sirens and stuff in this area too. That's mainly because I don't know the correct terminology for it, but it's like a substation, like up in this area. That's why you hear a lot of those sirens and stuff too. And a lot of the times when I'm hearing whatever it is out there making that siren sound, I'm thinking it's that they're imitating that siren sound, or, you know, because you'll get that whoop sound, you know, right after a siren or whatever. It's really like up to them. Whenever they want to do something, they do it. You know, a lot of the times when I'm sitting out here, I'm not saying that I'm not thinking about them, because you have to think that something's out there, you know. But most of the time, I'm just minding my business, and they start getting my attention. It's usually early in the mornings, 6, 7, all the way to like 9 or 10. And then later in the afternoon, around 6, 7, and I'm pretty sure all night, you know, because I don't stay out here that late no more. Yeah, that's about all, guys. If I think of something else, I'll add it into the next vlog. And like I said, you guys, you can come in and, you know, ask me different questions. and I'll feel free to comment. Until next time, guys, peace. Everybody be safe out there.